A lot of people ask that I'm hearing when I go to these masterminds and things like that, people always want to know who to hire and when to hire them. And this is a really big conversation, so I'll just kind of go sort of broad with this, but what I usually tell people when we start having this conversation of who to hire and when to hire is, first of all, just start by listing every single thing that you're doing right now. I mean, everything. I remember when I sat down and did this, and I think I had like 2 pages on a notebook that just had all these things that I was doing. So what I did was I dumped all that out on the paper, and then I started to like group the things together. So what are like admin sort of tasks? What are project management kind of tasks? What are marketing tasks? What are these higher level like CEO kind of things that I'm doing? And so I started to break all this stuff up, and I was able to see very quickly, you know, where there was a need for somebody else. So, you know, one of the greatest probably hires that I made is having a COO, somebody to help me with operations, because, you know, as the CEO and the visionary in the company, I will be the first to admit I'm not that great at details and like those day-to-day operational kind of things. I can do them, but that doesn't mean that I should be doing them. So that's another thing to think about too when you're thinking about who and when to hire is, are you doing things that you should be doing, or are you doing things because you know that you can do them, or is it because you think that no one else can do it as good as you do? So you need to think about all those things too, you know, when you're looking at all these tasks and you're grouping them kind of. So what I realized is that a lot of stuff that I was spending time doing was a lot of operational type things. And again, yes, I could do them, but did it bring me joy? Did it make me happy? Is it stuff that I should be working on? Probably not. And so hiring that position out for me was huge for our organization, because it took so much off of me having to do all these like tasky sort of things and put it on somebody else. That way I could just say, hey, we need a new system for for managing our lists, you know, and so then he can take that information and go research it and everything, come back to me with a solution. And that's been a huge time saver for me, is having somebody on the team that can do that. So again, when you're looking to hire somebody, who and when, you want to make sure that you're at a point where there is just too much of one thing, and then you hire that. So if you find yourself spending a ton of time in project management and not any time working on your business, then you probably need to hire a project manager. Or maybe you're spending a lot of time going out to appointments. You know, as a business owner, should we be going out on appointments? If you are happy doing that, then I think you should. But if it's something you're doing just to keep your business running and it's eating up all your time, then it's probably not the best thing for your business. And so that needs to be hired out. And so when it comes that point where the balance is just off to where you're not working on your business enough, you're working in your business too much, that's when you need to find out what those things are that you're doing and hire those out.